Learn English naturally, just by watching.
Let's improve your English together, one real-life video at a time.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Real Life English. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Jacob. Great to have you here today.
Today is special. We have a fun story for you, and we're going to teach you something really useful for English.
That's right. We're talking about planning a surprise party, and we'll learn about future plans. You know, the difference between going to and will.
Yes, and we have vocabulary too. Festive words, happy words, party words.
But here's the trick. When you plan something big, you can feel very stressed, panic, you know?
Exactly. So today we're sharing a secret, a must-do list. Only 3 important tasks. Just 3, not 10, not 5, 3.
This helps you feel calm and organized.
If you like this podcast, please like and subscribe. Comment too. Tell us your favorite party food, okay?
Okay, now let's begin our story.
Our story is about Tom. Tom is 28 years old. He lives in Canada.
Tom is disorganized. He forgets things. Sometimes he forgets his keys. Sometimes he forgets his phone.
And today, Tom wants to plan a surprise party for his sister, Sarah.
This is a big challenge for Tom.
Yes, it is. Are you ready? Let's listen to Tom. Hi, I'm Tom. My sister Sarah has a birthday next Saturday. I want to make her happy. I want to plan a surprise party, but I am very disorganized. Yesterday, I forgot my lunch at home. Last week, I forgot my friend's birthday, but not Sarah. I love my sister. I want to make something special. So, Tom wants to plan a party. This is exciting. But Tom is disorganized. He forgets things. This is a problem.
Yes. Now, let's talk about his future plans. Tom says, I want to plan a party. How does he say what he will do? In English, we have 2 ways.
Yes, very good question. We say going to or will. They are similar, but they are different.
Let's explain. First, going to.
Going to. We use this when we decide something now. We plan it. We think about it.
For example, I am going to buy a cake. This means I decide now. I plan now.
Another example, Tom is going to call his friends. He thinks about this now. He plans now.
Going to equals a plan, a decision. You think about it.
Good. Now the second way, will.
Will we use when we don't plan, when we decide in the moment, right now.
For example, the party will be fun. We don't plan if it's fun, it just will be fun.
Another example, I will help you. You say this fast, right now, not planned.
So going to equals planning, will equals quick, right now.
Let's practice with Tom's story. Tom says,
I am going to plan a party for Sarah. Why going to?
Because Tom thinks about this. He makes a plan. He decides.
Yes, but then Tom's friend Sarah asks, what will you do?
And Tom says, I will make a party.
Here, will is fast, right now, quick answer.
You understand? Going to equals plan. Will equals quick, right now.
Let's do a listening practice. I'll say sentences, you listen. Is it going to or will? Listen carefully.
I am going to buy food. Planning or quick? Planning. Going to. The music will be loud. Planning or quick? Quick. Will. We are going to invite 10 people. Planning or quick? Planning. Going to. I will dance a lot. Planning or quick? Quick. Will. Tom is going to buy a cake. Planning or quick? planning, going to.
Good job. Did you understand? You are improving already.
Yes, let's continue with Tom's story. So, Tom is very excited. He makes many plans.
Yes, Tom says, I am going to invite my friends. I am going to buy decorations. I am going to make music. I am going to...
Wait. Tom makes a very long list. 20 things, 30 things.
Oh no, this is the problem. Tom is disorganized. He makes a big, long list.
And what happens? Tom feels panic, stress. He feels confused.
He thinks, oh no, this is too much. I will forget something.
And guess what? He does. He forgets something very important.
What does he forget? The cake. The cake.
No, the cake. That's the most important thing.
Yes, Tom is going to plan a party. Tom is going to invite friends. Tom is going to buy drinks. Tom is going to buy snacks.
But Tom forgets the cake. This is a disaster.
Poor Tom.
But wait, we have a solution. We have a trick.
The must-do list.
This is our secret. Listen carefully.
When you plan something big, don't make a long list.
No, make a short list. A must-do list.
Must-do means very important. Must-do means necessary.
For example, for Tom's party, what is must-do?
First, food and cake. You need food. You need cake. This is very important.
Yes, food is must-do.
Second, guests. You invite friends, people. You need people at a party.
Right. Guests are must-do.
Third, music or entertainment. Maybe music, maybe games, something fun.
Yes, fun activities are must-dos.
So Tom's must-do list has only 3 things: food, guests, and fun.
3, not 30, 3.
Let me give examples. First, food.
Tom is going to buy a cake. Tom is going to buy pizza. Tom is going to buy drinks.
This is the most important thing. No food, no party.
Right. Now second, guests.
Tom is going to call his friends. Tom is going to invite his family. Sarah's friends will come too.
Yes, you need people. A party with no people is sad.
And third, fun.
Tom is going to make a playlist. Music. Fun music.
Maybe Tom will dance. Maybe his friends will play games.
Activities. Entertainment. This makes the party special.
So the trick is choose only 3 must-do tasks.
Not 10, not 5, 3.
When you have only 3, you feel calm.
You don't feel panic. You don't feel confused.
You think, okay, I have 3 tasks. I can do this.
And you remember all 3. You don't forget the cake.
Because the cake is number 1, food.
Now let's add some vocabulary. Festive words, happy words.
When we plan a party, what words do we use?
Festive. This is a good word. Festive means happy, celebration, fun. For example, the decorations are festive. Red, gold, colorful, happy.
The music is festive, happy music, dance music.
Let me say more words.
Celebrate. To have a party. To be happy. To mark a special day. We will celebrate Sarah's birthday.
Decoration. Things to make pretty. Balloons, lights, flowers. I am going to buy decorations.
Surprise. Something nobody knows. A secret. A happy secret. The party is a surprise for Sarah.
Delicious. Very good food. Tasty, yummy. The cake is delicious.
Cheerful. Happy. Full of joy. smiling. Everyone feels cheerful at the party.
Guest, a person you invite to your home or party. Tom's guests are his friends.
Toast, when you drink and say something nice. Cheers. Jacob will give a toast to Sarah.
These are festive words, happy words, party words.
Now let's listen to Tom again. He uses these words.
Hi, it's Tom again. I'm very excited now. I have my must-do list. It has 3 things. First, food. I am going to buy a delicious cake from the bakery. I will buy pizza too. Second, guests. I'm going to invite my friends and family. It will be a surprise for Sarah. She will not know. Third, fun. I'm going to make a festive playlist. My guests will dance and celebrate with us. I feel cheerful now. I will remember the cake. I will not forget.
Beautiful. Tom is organized now.
He uses the must-do list, only 3 things.
And he uses going to and will correctly.
He says, I am going to buy a delicious cake. This is a plan.
And my guests will dance. This is quick right now.
Perfect. Now Tom feels calm, not panic, calm.
Let's make this real. What if you plan a party?
Or a meeting, or a family dinner. The must-do list helps for everything.
Yes, let me give examples. Example 1, a birthday party. Must do number 1, cake and food. Must do number 2, friends and family. Must do number 3, cake time. You sing happy birthday.
Simple, easy. Example 2, a dinner at home. Must do number 1, food and drink. Must do number 2, family and guests. Must do number 3, happy conversation, laughing together.
You don't need expensive decorations. You need food, people, and happiness.
That's right. 3 most important things.
I am going to prepare food. This is a plan.
My family will enjoy the meal. This is something that will happen.
You see, you can use this for anything.
Okay, friends, let's review what we learned today.
Yes, review time.
First, going to versus will.
Going to equals you plan something. You decide it now. I am going to buy a cake. We are going to invite friends.
Will is quick decision, right now, or something that will happen. I will dance at the party. The cake will be delicious.
Second, festive vocabulary.
Celebrate, decoration, surprise, delicious, cheerful, guest, toast.
Use these words when you plan a party.
Third, the must-do list.
Choose only 3 important tasks, not 10, not 5, 3.
This helps you feel calm, not panic. Calm.
For Tom's party, food, cake, pizza, drinks, guests, friends and family, fun, music, games, activities.
And Tom will not forget the cake.
Because he remembers food is number 1.
You can use this trick for anything, for work, for school, for home.
3 tasks, only 3. You will feel better.
Now, we have a question for you, a fun question.
Here it is.
What is the first thing you will do when you plan a party?
Think about this. What is your must-do number 1?
Is it the food, the guest list, the decorations?
Tell us in the comments or on social media. We read all of them.
And maybe we will read your answer on the next podcast.
That would be fun.
Thank you for listening today. You did a great job.
Really, your English is improving.
Please subscribe and like this podcast.
Tell a friend, share it.
Next time, we have another story, another lesson. You will love it.
I promise.
Bye, friends. Thank you.
Have a great day and happy planning.